What's good, team? Right now, I'm about to bring you guys another top 10 video this week. In this week's top 10 video, I'm going to talk about the top 10 best cards to pick up in Raging Tempest. Raging Tempest is released within 2 weeks. The sneak peek is this weekend. Me, myself, I got a case tournament this weekend for Raging Tempest, so I hope I win that bitch. And with that being said, I thought it would be a great opportunity to give you guys my 10 best cards in Raging Tempest. So, without further ado, let's begin. Kicking off the top 10 with number 10, Fusion Recycling Plant. It's a good combo card, very underrated, and I believe it will be relevant later. For you guys who do not know what this card does, it pretty much reads, once per turn you can discard one card, add one polymerization from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Once per turn during the end phase, you can target one monster in your graveyard that was used as a fusion summon for a fusion monster and add to your hand. So it's really good at adding stuff back to your hand, and it searches poly, which is a really great card effect that we haven't seen since Eleventh Hero Blaze, man. So I think this card can have a lot of utilization in future decks in the future. Great example of a deck that can abuse this card off back is Fluffle. So yeah, Fusion Recycling Plant at number 10. Very good, very powerful. Coming in at number 9, we have Wright Princess. Now, I'm not a fan of Skull servers per se, but I do watch Alentio from time to time, and this motherfucker preaches the Skull server deck a lot. And looking over Wright Princess's effect, it pretty much says this card names become Skull server while it is in the graveyard. If this card is normal, especially summon, you can send one Wright Prince from your deck to the graveyard. During either player's turn, you can send this card from your hand or field to the graveyard. Each face-up monster currently on the field loses attack and defense equal to its own level / rank times 300 until the end phase. So it seems like it's a pretty good utility card for the deck. Its name becomes Skull Server, and I know that Skull Server deck is really OTK based, and you need more Skull Server than target. So with that being said, Wright Princess had to make on this list at number 9. Coming in list at number 8, I have Foolish Burial Goods. It's good for combo decks. It's a generic card, and it will always have use in Yu-Gi-Oh! I mean, just like how Foolish Burial will always have use, I mean, sending cards to the graveyard is good. Pretty simple effect. Send one spell / trap card from your deck to the graveyard. You can only activate one Foolish Burial grounds per turn, so it has a lot of utility when sending things like Interrupt the Kaiju Slumber to search out a Kaiju, even though you can't search out the Kaiju the monster the turn you send it. You can send traps like Breakthrough Skill. You can get a lot of utility out of this card. You can even send that new Spyral Trap to help protect your agent while it's on the field. So with that being said, it's good for combo decks. It's generic, meaning 10 years down from now, if you ever have a deck that revolves off monsters being in graveyard, Paleozoics, very good in Paleozoics, this card will always have use. So yeah, on the list number 8, I have Foolish Burial Goods. Coming to number 7, I have Spyral Tough. Now, I know a lot of people don't like Spirals, but it is a really great deck. It is another super agent. It's level 4, and it can pop monsters, unlike super agent, which can only pop spells / traps. Spyral Tough is 1900 beater, 1500 defense. Effect pretty much reads while it's on the field. You can declare a card type, monster spell trap, and target one card your opponent controls on top of your opponent's deck. So if you call it right, monster spell trap, you pop a card on the field. It's really powerful. I've been testing this in my Spyro deck online in my Spyral Kaiju deck, and it's been really great, helping getting those extra pops in and setting up OTKs. Just having another super agent to complete your combos is really great. And I have to have Spyral Tough on this number 7 because I believe this gets you there, and I believe it deserves to be on this top 10 list. Now, coming to this number 6, I have Void Madness. Now, while looking over Raging Tempest, there wasn't a lot of great cards in the set. While the set does have a lot of money cards, there wasn't a lot of cards that really caught my attention. But Void Madness was a card that caught my attention. In fact, basically reads, send one Void spell / trap card from your hand or face from the field to the graveyard, except null and void. Special summon up to 3 Infernoid monsters from your deck whose total levels equal 8, ignoring their summoning conditions. That's fucking stupid. I see why Infernoid is one of the top 3 decks in the OCG. It always makes a top here and there. Lamoing Infernoid is known to be a great deck. If you open up this on Lamoing, pretty much almost probably guaranteed to win. So with that being said, Void Master is a very powerful card, and I have it list number 6 because it just opens up so many plays in your Infernoid deck. And if you open it with it going first, and if you don't open up your Lamoing, it can still have you in a pretty good position. Coming in to number 5, I have Windwitch Support. Now, going into Raging Tempest, and the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! In general, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is pretty much an archetype based game, and with that being said, Windwitch is honestly, from playing against the online, has been a very powerful deck. The deck has a lot of explosive plays. It's a really great sleeper deck, and it can make the fuck out of an OP Crystal Dragon. Like oh my god, it's so dumb. They go Clearwing, Synchro Dragon, Crystal, how the fuck you pronounce that card name. They make the guy untardable, indestructible, and he already has his effect to stop monster effects, which is very annoying. I don't know all the combos in his deck, so if you guys know the combos of the Windwitch, just post them in the comment section down below. But with that being said, I think picking up Windwitch Support as your sneak peek when a set drops is going to be really great for your pocket. So yeah, get that Windwitch Support, guys, because it's going to be really powerful. Coming to this list at number 4, I have Full Force Virus. Just like Deck Devastation Virus, which I said was a great card starting against Zoodiacs, Full Force Virus is another great card. It's really powerful, especially in a deck like Dark Lords. You tribute one dark monster with 2,000 or more defense, check your opponent's hand, all monsters they control, and all cards they draw until the end of their third turn. After this card's activation, destroy all those monsters with 1,500 or less defense. There are not a lot of cards in the game with 1,500 or less defense. If you look at Zoodiacs, all of their monsters are pretty much weak. So if you open up this against Zoodiacs and you're playing Dark Lords, GG no re. Ain't shit they can do about it. This card is very comparable to the original Crush Card Virus back in the day, where if you open up with it and resolve it, you can just win you the game because it's that fucking good. So yeah, guys, pick up a playset of Full Force Virus as your sneak peek if you're playing Dark Lords or if you have a dark deck in general. Decks that can play it off back is Dark Lords, Dark Magicians. With Dark Magicians, it's a pretty good rogue deck. Any deck that can pretty much make any of those dark XYZ monsters with 2,000 more defense. So yeah, Full Force Virus, really good card. Pick it up because it's gonna help you kick Zoodiac's ass. Coming in this at number 3, we have That Grass Looks Fucking Greener. 3 decks that this card is good in off back: Infernoids, Light Sworn, and Spirals maybe. Now I have Spirals maybe because my Spiral build is pretty much a graveyard based build, meaning I run a Card Trooper to dupe combo to mill off a lot of stuff to abuse a lot of Spiral monsters effects in the graveyard. And with that being said, Grass Looks Greener can help you out with that as well. And Light Sworn is pretty much obvious. You can make a 60 card Light Sworn deck, mill half your shit, and have a bunch of fucking setups for your following turn, allowing you to OTK your opponent, which is very powerful. And Infernoids, this is the reason why Infernoids is doing amazing in OCG. You run 50 to 60 cards deck Infernoids, mill up all that shit, OTK the opponent on the following turn. No exception. So yeah, that Grass Looks Green is a very powerful card. So one of the secret resident sets, so it's pretty much expensive. I think it's going for 45 to 60 pre-order. So yeah, if you guys are planning on building any of these 3 decks, I would highly recommend pick up that Grass Looks Greener as a playset because it can just get you there. And not to mention, it will always be a good card to sell. Coming to this list at number 2, I have Sea Monster of Theseus. Now, Sea Monster of Theseus made this list because it's a Konami made card, meaning it's a TCG exclusive card. It combos well, it has a good future, and it's a safe investment as long as Instant Fusion remains off the ban list. And with that being said, I think Konami made this card because they intend to keep Instant Fusion off of the ban list. So hopefully they ban Northern because this card is so good. Let's see, it's a tuner, it's a fusion monster, it's a zombie, it's level 5, it's water. Off back, you can make Zoken with this card. Off back, you can just synchro with the card. Off back, it's a zombie, so you can play that book zombie card to bring something out of the graveyard. The card has a lot of applications that can make this card great, and it combos a lot well. So I think it's a good investment and a good safe investment to make. To pick up 3s if you're a Yu-Gi-Oh hustler and just sitting on them and selling them in the near future. So yeah, Sea Monster of Theseus is how to make the list on number 2 because it is that powerful. Now, last but not least, number 1 card to pick up in this set, it should be obvious, Zoodiacs. Yeah, Zoodiacs. This fucking deck is fucking consistent as hell. It's tier 0. It's definitely gonna make you a lot of money. Zoodiac Rappeteer, it's pretty much the cream of the deck. And ironically speaking, I think this is the common in the deck. Almost every card in the deck is either secret, super, or foil. This deck pretty much have the Dark Arm treatment from back in the day. It's very powerful. A lot of players compare it to Pepe and Dragon Ruler. So yeah, pick up all the Zoodiac cards you guys can at the sneak peek and just hold them if you're not going to play Zoodiacs. And if you are going to play Zoodiacs, play them. And if not, sell that shit. Or you can pick up the Zoodiac XYZ monsters and pick up a copy of Ghost Reaper Winter Cherries and just use those as a good counterplay to counteract Zoodiac players. So as a recap from this video, number 1, pick up Zoodiacs. Number 2, pick up Sea Monster Theseus. Number 3, pick up the Grass Looks Greener. Number 4, Full Force Virus. Number 5, Windwitch Support. Number 6, Void Madness. Number 7, Spyral Tough. Number 8, Fool's Barrel Goods. Number 9, Wright Princess. Number 10, Freezing Recycling Plant. So yeah, that was my top 10 best cards to pick up out of Raging Tempest. So as I always tell you guys, if you're a new viewer to the channel, I would love for you to subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh content. I generally upload 5 days a week now. So yeah, this is Crystron Team Innovation, and I am signing out. Peace guys, and stay innovative. Deuces.